Come beat me. Come do your worst. 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 I swear to God, come do your worst. Come do your worst.
Reserve the amount of food.
Yeah, my guy felt Coyote was ordering him. Like, why would you tell me not to cook? And it was his right to feel that way, but he didn't see it that way. Coyote was like,
Why did he even want to cook?
noodles.
He said that Indomie was not
It wasn't enough.
right?
Yeah, but he didn't. I don't think he got Coyote's message. That was where the mix-up started.
Apparently Coyote said, nah, you're
How can leaders be this dirty? Like, from the years of Big Brother Nigeria, leaders are proven to be like more dirty even than the guys. Like, cause tell me why you finish using a tampon and you don't know how to dispose the tampon carefully, like very well, properly. Then you bring out your tampon from your VG and then you put it into the dustbin just like that, without even like wrapping it first with a nylon, then throwing it into the dustbin. But you just bring it out and everybody's seeing like the Jesus. So guys, this is a video that I should have made before, but I'm making it now about the wager and about what has been happening in the house like for the last 24 hours. Yeah, so Big Brother finally gave these guys, the housemates, their brief, their wager brief for the week, and then the theme is on masking. Yeah, the theme is on masking, and I'm going to be listing out the requirements for the wager. Yeah, I'm going to be listing out the requirements for the wager. So I'll be reading from my book. So I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. I know you won't mind. So the housemates are to organize a max ball this Friday night. They are to organize a max ball this Friday night, and it must not be longer than 30 minutes. It must not be longer than 30 minutes, and there has to be dancing, singing, host, and anything they want to, games. It has to be fun into it, and they have to have dancers, costumiers, singers, directors, producers, hosts, and so on, and so much. Sorry, and so on. And Big Brother asked them to write a short note revealing something about them, revealing something about themselves without writing the name on it, and they also have to write the name on it, and they must not tell any other housemate in the house what the rules or whatever they did. So the other thing they have to do is create their costume, props, and make their own unique mask. And they also have 1 minute each to unveil something about themselves that no one else knows. Big Brother also expects the housemates to bond and talk, have conversation among each other, and just bond, because I mean it's a typical Big Brother Nigeria first wager thing. It's about bonding, getting to know the housemates more, and just like vibing with each other. And then Big Brother expects a fun and spectacular show. Like, as we all know, if you give Big Brother less, it's going to give you less. And the thing about Big Brother wager is that if you win, you get spoiled, you get like things, you get abilities, you get so many stuff. But if you lose, hunger strike, suffering, misery, everything is for you. So they have to make sure that they win this wager, because already food is already fight in that house. People are already struggling for food. So if they lose this wager, it's gonna be deadly. So while in the midst of this, Ortega was already taking lead, and this has me to understand what Ortega is doing. But it's just like every time someone is talking, they kept shunning the person. And you know, in Big Brother's house, when it comes to wager, people want to showcase themselves. Or when it comes to that, they want to showcase themselves. Not just showcase themselves. People just want to let people know that, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I can be this, I can be that. You get me? So there are so many personality clashing. I mean, they are sort of 29 people. I want them to work in something. Everybody wants to come and act like they're the boss. And Ortega is already doing that. He's already taking the lead, and people are not saying it. And it's already getting annoying, because someone will try and like make a comment or try to give an idea or an opinion. It's there to counter it. You get. So in the midst of this, Jasmine went upstairs. She went upstairs, and then she saw that someone had thrown raw eggs, like not just like raw eggs, like broken raw eggs, into the dustbin with a tampon. Ooh, Jesus, like these girls are like they are disappointing me because who the fuck doesn't know how to dispose a tampon or a pad properly in this time and age, in a house full of grown women, not a house full of 14, 15-year-old? I would have said, oh, they're just coming up, so they might not know how to do that. A house full of 20, over 20 women, and you're telling me you don't know how to dispose a tampon properly? Hmm. So the way she has said it, even without the way she said it, you can imagine that's disgusting, right? You can imagine that is very disgusting, freaking disgusting. And she just me had to clean it up. When she finished cleaning it up, no, you can't be cleaning that stuff up and be happy. I mean, you could be cleaning it and vibrating, right? So she had cleaned it up and went back to the kitchen. I started cleaning the kitchen again, and while she was cleaning the kitchen, there was Sultana. The Sultana was there like consoling her, like she should not be consoling her that she should not be angry about what she saw and everything. Sultana already had a confrontation with someone doing their wager, whatever that they were doing, and so while they were in the kitchen, Ivater came into the kitchen, and Sultana was quick to like shush her away from the kitchen. She was like, leave there, leave there, leave there, leave there. And Ivater was like, why would you be telling me to leave there, leave there, leave there with that kind of like tone? And you're trying to say that, oh, you're trying to look out for my shoes. You're not looking out for my shoes, you're shushing me away. And I'm not blind to see that they're mopping, and where I was stepping, I didn't even mess the place up. So why would you be shushing me out of the kitchen? Then Sultana was like, oh, she was just caring about her. She looked at this one, that she was just caring about her shoe that she was wearing, because she was wearing a fluffy boot. Yeah, she was wearing a fluffy boot, and she was just concerned about it, and she doesn't want it to get stained. But the way she has passed that information, it was very harsh, it was very rude, it was like, and you know, Ivater is like the oldest in the house, and this isn't about age, whatever. But she's the oldest. She has a 18-year-old son. She's 44 years old. So to her, she was like, "Do you think I'm a baby? Why would you be like shushing me how like I'm a baby or whatever?" So that was Ivater's claim and pain and everything. But that was how they started going off at each other. F you, F you, F this, F that, F G, F B. That's how they started going off at each other. And like, I thought you guys are friends. I thought you guys are friends. I thought you guys are friends. From where? It was so tiring. I thought that was the end. I mean, we thought that was the end. But Sultana didn't let it down. Sultana was ready to have that conversation with anybody that cares to listen. Anybody that cares to listen, she had a conversation with everybody that wants to listen. And then she was like, oh, she was just trying to she was just looking at her shoes. She was just looking at her shoes. Look at her, ungrateful. She's ungrateful. Whatever. She's ungrateful. And it was almost looking like a smear campaign. I'm like, it's not like, it's not that deep. It's something that you guys we have talked about. Even though it's not something that you guys want to talk about. Because I'm not in for anybody having conversation. Talk it out, shout it out. Then later you guys can have conversation. But it was so like funny how two people were friends, and how you started like the other person was just there, but you have started going on the smear campaign and everything. But it's okay, we're here for everything. So moving on, there was KOYIN and KAYBOBO's fight. So apparently food has been causing a lot of ulaba, bad and blue in that house, like a lot. Some people are eating, some people are not eating, some people are keeping food, some people are hiding food, some people are food. Every food fight that has happened in that house is always pertaining to the food. And I think it's time for these people to actually leave the kitchen alone. Like let them just take a breather from the kitchen. Because everybody, there's always someone in that kitchen. Always someone in that kitchen. So you know, the house and the HOH has actually appointed what's her name? Big Soso and Ortega in charge of the kitchen. They're in charge, I'm not the one cooking. And then what's his name? KOYIN has been cooking in the kitchen. So people have been like fighting over food, they've been arguing over food. Then from what we heard, because we didn't see the beginning of the conversation, but from what we heard from eyewitnesses, they say KOYIN went into the kitchen. KAYBOBO was cooking something for everybody to eat, and then KOYIN was like, oh, he doesn't want to eat that, or he doesn't want to wait for that, he wants to prepare noodles. And KAYBOBO was like trying to persuade him that, oh, we just wait, just wait, this will soon be ready, so you can just eat from here. And KAYBOBO and KOYIN was like being rude. KOYIN was being rude to KAYBOBO, and that was how it all started. And KOYIN was like papa girly girls, like papa girly girls, like papa girly girls, and that was how KOYIN lost it. KOYIN started crying. Yeah. KOYIN started crying profusely. My papa, my papa. And I looked, I'm like, now your papa. No, wait. Like, no, wait, let me do you right. Your papa. And now your papa girly goes. My papa girly goes. They want me. My papa girly goes. Your papa. Okay, so now look at the two things I've said. Your papa and my papa girly goes. Does it sound, which one of these sound like an insult? To me, your papa is an insult. But my papa girly goes is a question. It's just like normal thing that you talk in Lagos. Like you get here, like papa girly goes. Why you get me? So it's just normal thing that we see in Lagos. It's not even in Lagos. Like everybody says that when they want to try and like tell you that why do you want to be the controller of this situation? Now you know of this place. So why do you feel like you can control what is happening in this place? So that was it all. And then KOYIN lost it, started crying. People started seeing what's his name? KAYBOBO as a bully. That he's bullying that small boy. Imagine that guy with big giant body bullying that small tiny boy. Can't he just, that's what Housemate were angry at KAYBOBO that why would you mention his daddy? Why would you mention his this? Why would you mention his that? Everybody would go out to go and ask KOYIN what happened. KOYIN would not talk. KOYIN would just like crying. He mentioned my papa. He mentioned my papa. And that was all everybody was hearing. Your papa, your papa, your papa. So some guys, like I can't really remember the name, that actually gone in. I think that Boski was also part of them. That actually gone in to ask KAYBOBO that what exactly did he even say to the guy for him to be crying that much. That what did he say? And KAYBOBO was like, the only thing he said was, "Now your papa girly goes." I thank God there were people there that could say that could also testify to it that KAYBOBO was just trying to persuade him that he should wait for the food to be ready, then he can eat that one, but was being rude. And then the only thing he said was, "Your my papa girly goes." That he didn't insult his father. The only thing he said was, "My papa girly goes." And the guys were like, "Oh, so why is he now reacting like that?" And then people were like, maybe because he just said your papa, so that was what made him upset and everything. So looking at KOYIN, the way he was doing that, "Oh, my papa, my papa, my papa," I'm like, this season is going to be hot. This season is going to be super hot. Everybody is playing victim. Everybody is playing bully. Everybody is playing each other's game. Like, let's go for band. Like, if you watch my video I posted before this, you see that I mentioned where KAYBOBO started crying. Everybody is going for cry. You cry, I cry. You sleep, I sleep. You dance, I dance. You move, I move. Anything you do, I'm matching your energy. This season, it will be very hard for us to even like see everybody's deserving. Everybody's bringing their best foot forward. Everybody's stepping on toes. Jesus. And so everybody's stepping on toes. But finally, oh, I still forget to introduce myself again. My name is Vayo. Yeah, my name is Vayo, and this is my my name is Vayo, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're enjoying it so far, please kindly subscribe, like, and comment about your thoughts. Comment about your thoughts on the video in the comment section down below, and I will see you soon in another video very soon. So bye.